I know what you guys need. You need a new Nintendo 64 controller, specifically for the Nintendo Switch this time, though. Today we're going to take a quick look at the Brawler 64 Bluetooth wireless controller for the Switch and Switch Online. This does have some neat things going for it. So this is from Retro Fighters. I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with them and the Brawler 64, and specifically as they have had several iterations of it, but this one is a bit different. So they've done things like the PS1, PS2 wireless controller, the Nintendo 64, Brawler 64, where it had the actual dongle for the Nintendo 64 type of thing, the Dreamcast controller. They've had quite a few successful Kickstarters, couple that they canceled for whatever reason. But yeah, a lot of people are familiar with these, and this new one has some interesting things going for it. So let's take a look at the little video here. And man, it looks like it just went live. It went live earlier than what I thought it was, but boom, they already got some backers, man. So this one is neat. There is this button, this little swap button, where boom, you switch between Switch Online button layout or Pro controller, and it recognizes it as such. Bam! Instant, swapping around, so you can jump on those Nintendo 64 games, and the controller layout works without you having to do any configurations, or you could swap it back to the Pro controller layout and play other games that use that controller configuration. It's usable, it's designed for the Switch, but you can use it on PC, obviously, but it was more so made in mind for the Nintendo Switch. You got those three colors, which I think is pretty neat, but I'm kind of over that gray color. I like that white one, though, but let's go ahead and take a look. They're at 2% of its goal so far. Looks like it just went live, right? So people are going to start jumping into this. So Retro Fighters, very small company out of Los Angeles, California. They've been doing this kind of stuff for a few years now. But here we go. This controller, you got 30-plus feet wireless range, right? It doesn't have 30-plus feet, but, it's got a 30-foot range. Battery life of 10-plus hours per charge, so it has built-in batteries, right? So that white one, yeah, I kind of like that. It kind of stands out over the other two colors, and it goes with the Switch OLED, white version. But yeah, they're talking about what's new with this version. The controller is custom made for Nintendo Switch Online and Switch usage and features easy connectability. They've added new face buttons, such as the screenshot button, home and minus button, and that new swap button that makes it easy to switch between those two different layouts. It comes defaulted with the Nintendo Switch Online button layout. Just connect your wireless edition controller to the Switch. You're ready to go. No remapping or firmware updates needed. And it has rumble. Now, they do have some stretch goals. Not very many, just a couple. And I was kind of curious, man, how likely is it to meet these stretch goals? But let's take a look. So a lot of the information just gets repeated. But okay, they have the gray one, basic color. I don't care for it anymore. The Arctic blue or turquoise, clear, fantastic color, whatever you want to call it, ice blue. That one looks neat as well. But yeah, the white one's the standout color this time, I think, just because it looks different. I mean, it's just a basic ass color, but hey, with it just being all solid, it looks slick, man. It looks slick. So there is that. So they go over the features again. You do have vibration, rumble, that swap button. And then also they do have a little demo down here. I guess just connecting it and using it. Okay. You connect it just like any normal controller, but I like how it just boom, it recognizes it as, hey, it's the Nintendo 64 Switch controller. Or, oh, it's a Pro controller. Just easily with that little swap button. I like that. So there's that. We don't really need to watch this whole thing. I mean, a very short video just running around as Mario, right? All right, let's continue on. Here's the stretch goals. Now, they only have two, and I'm kind of conflicted here. $100,000, I think they could easily hit this because I looked at their previous Kickstarters. This one, the PS1, PS2 one, they got $154,000 on that one. What about the Nintendo 64, the other wireless one? This one got $122,000, backed. What was the Dreamcast one? What did that one hit? That one hit $130,000. So I really think that 100,000 stretch goal is likely, right? Add on motion control capabilities. And I think that kind of would push this, over the edge a bit if it had that. So I would hope that they can meet that goal and get motion controls added to it, gyroscope, whatever. That would be really cool. I wish it could have, the Amiibo reader, what is it, NFC stuff, but I don't know how likely that would be. But like, do most controllers, third-party controllers, have that? I don't think so. Not most of the ones I've used. I don't know. Is that like specifically only Nintendo puts that in their controllers and no other third party does? I'm not sure on that. I don't know. I don't use too many third party controllers, but hey, at least the motion control would be kind of cool. Now this one, the 200K one, is it possible? I think they can hit it with this specific controller, but like, if they get that, they're going to release this future special edition gold Bluetooth wireless. But I don't think the way that's worded is that, hey, like, we'll give you that option. If we get over 200K, you could choose that as your controller. I think this means, like, you get to pick one of those three colors, and if we get to this point, we'll produce a gold one that we'll sell to you later type of thing. But if we don't get to this, we won't make one. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how that works out. But I think they won't have any issue hitting 100K. So the timeline here is pretty interesting. September goes live right now, just like I thought it was going live at 8 a.m. Started recording this before 8 a.m. and it already went live. What the hell? So September goes live. October, pre-production and final testing. So they're already deep into this because this timeline's fairly short when you really look at it. November production, January, so November, December into January production, and then January, boom, they get the controllers shipped to them. And then in February, they start fulfilling, shipment to the backers, right? I'm sure these timelines could change because this seems pretty tight. They have to be already fairly far along with this, I think, to hit this. And that's the way it looks. Like they're already, into it. I think they're just, they want to see the interest. And I think that's one of the reasons with Kickstarter that companies go to them is to take the risk off of them. But it looks like they've already invested, time and money into doing this, but to see if the interest is out there type of thing, right? I'm not against that. I think that's fine. This company has proven themselves worthy of, not ripping people off on Kickstarter, which has happened, to me a few times, but with these guys, they've always delivered. So they're one company. I always say, like, Kickstarter, any crowdfunding, like, back at your own risk. These guys I'm confident in, though, because they've never let me down as far as actually shipping something. But yeah, there we go. They just need I think, from what I was reading, was it here? Why Kickstarter? They just need some help finishing up, final touches on the molding, that kind of thing. So there's that. Now, the package, the price point's $45. So after it's done, I'm for sure they'll be selling this elsewhere. The Kickstarter backers should get theirs first. They will get them first from the way this is worded, but they do typically sell on their own website, and then like Stone Age Gamer, Castlevania Games, stuff like that. And you'll pay a little bit more than you would if you bought it from the Kickstarter. So there's that, $45. Or they have like multiple deals where you get some, multiple controllers type of thing. 3 of them for 130, whatever. If you want one of each color, 180 for 4 of them, and an exclusive T-shirt. And these do get charged USB-C. So if you're interested, link down below. Really do appreciate you guys. Just wanted to share this with you guys. Thank you. Bye.